Hello and welcome back to the Carp Hunters YouTube channel, and we're here on a new venue. Actually, it's been a little while since the last fishing. Well, since the last I went fishing at all. Actually, it's been just over a month or so, and yeah, we're here on a completely different complex this time. A complex called Rosewater Carp Fishery. It's one lake. I'm not entirely too sure on the size. I'll find out and put it somewhere on the screen for you. I also apologise for the wind, and also the numbers in here I'm not too sure about. I do know there's 140 in here that hasn't been caught for about 12 years, so hopefully we're going to bag him and prove to everyone that he's still alive. But this is my swim. I'm not too sure where I'm going to fish yet, but I'm going to get the bait boat out with the echo sounder and do a bit of feature finding, and hopefully we can get some spots to fish. But in the meantime, it's good to be back speaking to the camera. It's been a long time coming, and let's just get started. Everything's on the floor behind me. I haven't got a single thing set up at the minute, but without further ado, let's get started. Well, good afternoon everyone. Well, yeah, it is afternoon, and apologies, got it this morning and I'm not even fishing yet. Obviously I didn't bring a mallet with me because I'm unprepared and I'm unorganised. So here's me thinking, oh, I'll be all right. And the one time I don't actually bring anything to hammer my singles into the ground with. The ground is quite literally like limestone. I think it probably is actually, because this is an old quarry. So I had to go home, get a mallet, and we're back now, and I'm just preparing some rigs. Buzz bars from the ground. Arms aching a little bit from all the hammering, but as my first rig, I've literally just sharpened this hook, so it's quite very sharp. I've got a lead-free leader, as per fishery rules. You know, you're not allowed lead core here. Fishing the lead to drop off on the take, and I've got a size 4 crank just here. I'll just let you see that, with 2 bits of fake corn. Just keeping it simple, as I've never been here before. You know, I'm not going to go and go with tactics I'd normally use it, say bluebell or things like that. So I'm just trying to ease into the session, use what the carp are used to, use what they want to eat, and hopefully this will grab me a bite. But if not, I've got plenty of things I can change over to during the session, and you know, it's going to be hopefully a successful session. This actually really hot at the minute. If I just ask my my good friend Siri, what's the temperature? Yeah,
about 27 degrees outside.
It's 27 degrees at the moment, so I'm thinking fish probably aren't going to be on the top at the moment. But to be honest, I'm not going to put all three rods on a zig. I'm definitely going to put one, because I'd be wasting my time otherwise. But my idea is get my trap set, be happy with them, no disturbance for this evening when the carp hopefully get down through the water column, and get the heads down for a couple of boilers each, hopefully mine. So that's my plan there. As for bait with me, I've got some corn, I've got some of the Parker baits, magic syrup, whatever it's called. Got some Parker baits, dumbbells, boilies, and I've got the rest of my JH baits, nutty bee boilies, just in a bucket over there. So got a few options, obviously mainly with a boilie approach. I'm not sure how they respond to a lot of bait, how they respond to hardly any bait at all, but you know, I'll just have to gauge it as we go. It's Sunday afternoon at the moment. I'm here till Wednesday, but no, this is a really lovely fishery. The staff are absolutely, you know, top notch, bar none, and you know, I'd really recommend it if you're in the Ringsted area. If a lot of people watch my videos, they watch the Bluebell videos. It's probably another half hour down south from Bluebell, and it's just an absolutely scenic, beautiful fishery. There's only one lake, and I'm actually the only one on at the moment, because it's a Sunday afternoon, and I'm the only one foolish enough to fish on a Sunday in this weather. So hopefully with literally only 3 rods on the whole lake, the fish are gonna either congregate near all the bait, or they're just gonna scarper off into open water, yards and yards over there. So I'm not going to carry on waffling. I'm going to get these rods out with the RT4, and hopefully that'll nab us that 40 pounder that hasn't been caught for 12 years. Okay, so even more delays. Gotta wait for the corn to defrost. Yeah, so this probably in this weather take 20 minutes or so, but yeah, all my rigs are ready. I'm using 2 bits of plastic corn, and then one of these limited edition mainline Banoffee pop-ups, and let me just tell you, they smell absolutely amazing. And there is a bug on the lens. Go away, sir. Right. Yeah, so I'm just going to enjoy the weather for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to get the rods out. In the meantime, probably going to tie a zig, get a couple of things squared away, because if you're anything like me, your bivvy's a tip on your first day when you get to a lake. I've got a couple of things to put away, so I'll keep myself occupied with that. I would say if anything happens, I'll let you know, but I'll actually let you know when the corn defrost, because then I can finally put the rods out. But until then, it's a long wait, I'm afraid, and I am absolutely dying to get a fish in, because I want my rods out by 2 o'clock, because I want to watch the Grand Prix. And yeah, I'm gonna relax, enjoy the nice weather, and watch the Formula 1. Sounds like a plan, but we've got to wait for this corn to melt. Sounds like a plan, but we've got to wait for this corn to defrost, so I guess I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here I am again. It's literally been probably about 30 seconds since you last saw me. I just wanted to go over really why nothing's been uploaded on the channel lately, and you know, to be completely and bluntly honest, I've just been really busy, and I haven't had time to go fishing and let alone record it. So back on the grind now. Hopefully we can get some sort of form back, but you know, it's been hard, especially with this weather. You know, spawning, and then we had 30 degrees and then 40 degrees last week, and oh my word, it's just been, you know, fishing is the last thing I'd want to be doing in that kind of weather. You know, sat out on a bank, blanking, most definitely, roasting in 40-degree weather. So now the weather's started to cool down. At least I thought it started to cool down, because it's 30 degrees at the minute all of a sudden. I don't know why. It wasn't forecast that today, but yeah, hopefully we're going to be back on the grind now. Got a lot of good things planned for this for the rest of this year. On the road for 500 subscribers as well, so make sure you click that subscribe button down below. Sounds weird saying that. I've already said that before, but there you go. If you want to subscribe. If you want to like it, make sure you like it. And yeah, if you did enjoy it, share it with a friend. It does genuinely help. Well, it doesn't help me out, it helps YouTube out, but I enjoy making these videos for you guys anyway. But no, basically what I was going to say when I started recording is there's not just going to be just fishing videos on this channel. I've sort of dipped my toe in the water with tackle bag video, and then the rig tying tutorial before that. But yeah, I was sort of just dipping my toes in the water, and I do want to sort of do like kit reviews and things like that. So I've got a couple of things I can review. I can do I don't know, my bait boat, for example. I know a lot of people, there's a lack of information out there, at least when I was for the RT4. You know, when I was trying to find information about it, it's just few and far between, and when you do find it, it's in German, because Carp Lounge are obviously a German company. You know, and there's not a lot of information about the V4 at the minute, so I could probably, once I've learned the ropes of it, I mean, it's my first time using it this session, once I've used it a few times, I can hopefully give you kind of like a guided tour and sort of how to use of it. But I've mapped the lake out earlier, and it's pretty accurate, I'd say, from what I found with the marker lead before I did that, because I just wanted to sort of you know, make sure what I was finding is exactly what I'm feeling as well. So there's that. You know, I can do rods, reels, bite alarms, bivvies, you know, what sort of things you should buy and shouldn't buy, in my opinion, and things like that, you know, like how-tos as well. Honestly, the channel is having kind of a how can I put this? It's having a bit of a rebrand. Originally I set out just to do fishing videos. Well, they're all going to be fishing videos, but originally I just set out to be do, you know, like my session videos, but I've realised I can't get enough of them out as quickly as people may want. So sort of like time fillers, I'll be uploading kit reviews, maybe even lake reviews, you know, what I've thought of the lakes I've fished, whether I'd recommend them to you lot. But you know, we'll just have to see as time goes on. But yeah, we're here at the minute on Rosewater Carp Fishery. Very looking forward to this session. Hopefully we'll bag that 40 that's been missing for 12 years. So without further ado, that corn is already starting to defrost. I'll see you in a minute. Good evening everybody, welcome back to the video. I should say, I don't know why I always said back to the channel. It's the evening now. I've had my rods out for a couple of hours. I've just redone the right hand rod, didn't show on camera. I'll get more into the technical stuff as the session goes on. But yeah, I got here this morning and there was loads of people on the far side of the lake, but the wind was hacking into this corner. So I thought, right, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to come into this corner, not only where the wind's blowing, but where there's no one. There's no one anywhere near me. Well, I'm the only one on the lake now. So I came here expecting, you know, plonk 3 rods on a spot, or find a nice couple of spots for tonight. Oh my word, it is so weedy out there. I've almost used two of my bait boat batteries. Luckily I can recharge them. Just trying to find a spot. I've mapped out my whole corner of the lake with the lake mapping thingy on the Carp Lounge app. If you know, you know. You know, it's a very complicated system to work, I'm telling you now, but it's amazing. It's a very amazing boat. Anyway, there is a huge ledge right on the far side. It's about 5.5 foot, and it drops down to about 16 foot, and that's where it's really weedy. It's weedy all in front of me. So I've literally had to plonk 3 rods on a spot right over there. The wind is hacking into this corner, so I'm thinking, right, I could intercept some fish here, but the wind, because this swim ain't great, to be honest. My lines are so far out the water and I haven't got any back leads with me, you know, obviously, and the lines are bowing. It's just a bit of a nightmare, so I'm gonna have to try and think of something tomorrow. But for now, all 3 rods are on the spot. We're fishing. I'm feeling very hopeful. A fish is boshed out probably about 18 feet from the bank. As I drove my bait boat past it to bring it back in, this beautiful old mirror just absolutely smashed out the water. So I'm thinking, right there, I'm presuming they're round the edge of this bay, because obviously the wind's hacking into this corner. So I've got 3 on a spot near, probably about 20 foot from the bank. Hopefully that'll bring us some luck. I've just remembered my tablet's turned on still. I'll try and show you this actually. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but that's the depth map. Yes, you can see that, and that yellow is the only place I can put my rods. And even on the yellow bit, you can see the 2 markers at the top. They're for my first rod and my number 2 and 3 rods. It says on the app, so it's 4.8 and 5.2 foot where I'm fishing just there. So I'm not worried about being too shallow or anything like that. But everywhere else where you can see it's blue and purple, it's just all weed, and that's straight out in front of me. So yeah, it's hard to get my head around. I've fished a couple of weedy lakes before, but yeah, this is a new challenge. A lake of this size and this depth, I wouldn't have thought could actually be so windy, but it is what it is. Yeah, the temperature's cooling down a little bit now. The sun's gone behind the clouds. I'm gonna get my my dinner on in a second. I've got those Turkish kebab things, you know, that you grill or put in the oven or whatever. So I'm gonna chow down on them when they're cooked, and I'm just gonna enjoy being back out fishing. You know, it's been a long old time coming, and it's just really nice to be out. So it's probably not the last time you'll see me tonight. It'll be the last time you see me, at least until tonight, should I say. You know, if I get any fish in between, I'll obviously let you know, but if not, you know, through the power of editing, you'll see me in the next clip. but hopefully it won't be too long until I show you the first fish from this beautiful lake. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, just amazing lake. I'll see you in a bit. I've just had some lovely dinner. I had some beef kebabs with some spicy honey sauce, some salads and some tomatoes. So I'm full now, ready for a good night's sleep. Well, I'm not actually. I had quite a long nap earlier. I had a couple of hours earlier actually. Yeah, I'm just knackered. Getting here, getting set up. The amount of time it took me to find a spot and even just getting my my singles into the ground, it just took absolutely ages. So yeah, we're fishing now at least. It's not all doom and gloom. Got rested today, all tomorrow, all Tuesday, and most of Wednesday. So I've got plenty of time to catch something. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this lake, to be honest. What made me come here? Obviously, the main point is it's close to home. It's about a 20-minute drive from where I'm based. It's got some really nice old fish in it. Go away, bugs! God, they love my camera. I don't know why. Yeah, there's some lovely unknown fish in here. It's a fairly big lake, I'd say. God, I don't know. Possibly 15-20 acres, something like that. It's a big old lake, and it's just lovely being sat here. I'm the only one on the lake. You know, I'm the only one with 3 lines in the water, and it's just, you know, it's just peaceful. If you love fishing, then you know what I'm on about. Yeah, so it's near Ringstead. If you come in, turn right, there's the sign. Come in, go to the bungalow. You do need to book, so make sure you do book before you come here, if you do come here. And to be fairly honest with you, I don't have any tips or tricks at the minute, because it's my first time fishing here as well, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can bag a couple of fish before we go home. Very weedy lake. That's for not sure what it's like in winter, but I'm gonna have a word with the owners, see if they have any sort of memberships, because you know, it's a lake I'd like to spend quite a lot of time on, to be honest. Bluebell, yeah, still love Bluebell lakes. Having a bit of a break from there at the minute. You know, my spark's gone out a little bit at Bluebell lakes. It's just the way it's ran is not necessarily the way it's ran. The staff, Trev, you know, wonderful people, really nice to talk to. They're helpful, they're kind, they're fair, and you know, I just wish the anglers that go to Bluebell didn't go. You know, there's some really nice people that I've met, and the majority of the people I've met have been really nice. But you do get the odd couple of people, and the fact that it's always rammed, but that's to be expected with big fish waters like that. It's just sort of not necessarily turned me off. It's just I'd like to have a little break from there, and at least until the autumn winter months when no one bothers going out fishing. So for now, at least, we're going to be targeting different lakes up and down the country, I reckon. Got Linear on my bucket list. I want to try there again. Norton Disney, Farlow's, Horseshoe, I think places like that, you know, places where me and you can go to. There's no, pardon me, there's no secrecy involved. You know, there's no 3-year membership waiting times. So I just wanted to try some different places. You know, I don't want to make the channel get stale. I don't want my taste of angling to get stale. So that's why I'm sort of exploring new possibilities, and well, it might just land me a new big fish, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, this is the last update you'll see from me tonight. If I do get any fish in the night, I'll of course let you know. But no, I'll see you in a bit, but hopefully with a fish. Well, good morning everyone, and as you can see by the sky behind me, today is a lot cooler than yesterday, which is very good news for if you're carp fishing. So obviously with no footage last night, nothing happened, no fish were caught. Did get a couple of liners on the left hand rod, sorry, but apart from that, it was just a quiet night. I had a good night's sleep at least.
and ready to go today. So with this overcast weather, a bit chillier, it's probably about 18 degrees, something like that. I'd say the fish are probably going to get their heads down today, so hopefully we'll be able to bag some fish, because yeah, I don't want to blank again. Getting a bit of a habit this the minute, you know, I need to break my duck at the minute. So yeah, nothing really else to report. No one else is on the lake still got the whole lake to myself, so that's nice at least. As for my rods, they've been out for about 12 hours. It's about 6:30 at the minute, so I'll leave that until maybe lunchtime before I put them out, redo them, sorry. Put some fresh hook baits on, and then I'll take them out to the exact same spot where they were before. And I know it'll be the exact same spot because obviously with the app on the Carp Lounge app, you know, it's just a press of a button and you're there. So that's the plan for today. I think I'm going to get some breakfast on in a minute, get a cup of tea, and see what today brings. So if I don't see you in a bit with a fish, the next time you'll see me, maybe with a bit of breakfast, maybe with a bit of cup of tea. If anything happens, I'll update you. But for now, tight lines, and well, I'll see you in a bit.
Well, whew, that was perfect timing. Well, good afternoon. I say good afternoon. It's about 11:30 at the moment, and I've decided to, if I could come off there, I've decided to reel in. So I've left my right hand rod out there. I've put it on a solid bag, just fishing a spot that I found was fairly clear, and hopefully that'll bring us a bite. But I just thought I'd walk you through my rigs quickly. So I've got a size 4 claw, 5.5 inches of boom. Got a size 4 claw, 5.5 inches of boom, if it'll focus, 2 bits of fake corn, and that's onto a 3.5 ounce long distance lead from Voodoo Leads. That wants to focus. Yeah, so I've got a 5.5 inches of boom and a long distance lead onto the quarter leadless leader. This I'm going to leave as it is because it's plastic. It doesn't need to be changed. But what I've got on the Banoffee pop-up, I'll refresh that hook bait and put out with a bit more bait. I did have a problem yesterday coming into this morning as I was reeling in, because the wind, because the swim is actually really high up from the water, and I obviously, like an idiot, I didn't bring up bracklets with me. The line's bowing and sticking together, and as I'm reeling in, it's catching the line. So I'm going to have to move my right hand rod, or should I say my middle rod, to a spot further away from the left hand rod. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, I'm just going to get everything sorted out, refresh my hook baits, and then we'll get these back out on the bait boat, and I'll show you just how amazing this bait boat is. But for now, I'm going to get everything sorted, get bivvy sorted out a little bit, and yeah, get prepared for today. So I'll see you as I'm doing that. Okay, so what we're going to do now, if I don't break the antenna, is I'm just going to get the boat prepped and turned on. So front button first, which is power, back button, which is the echo sounder. Put that on the floor, turn on the transmitter box, and then in a second we should be able to connect to the echo sounder and to the bait boat itself. So connected to the bait boat, echo sounder takes a couple of seconds to work its magic, as you could say. Okay, so we're now connected to everything we need. Apologies for the wind, it looks like the North Sea out there at the moment. Right, but if you can hear what I'm saying, echo sounder connected, bait boat's connected. All I need to do is get the remote control, turn it on, and then we'll prep the rigs, get the bait in the boat, and we'll ship it out to the spot that I found earlier. And with the map, actually, I'll put in a photo of it now. I'm actually going to have a look at along this orange section of my corner and see where we can put a rig there, because the two spots that were together before, they're a bit too close together with this wind and the lines bowing, and it's just not very good. So we're going to do that, we're going to get this sorted out, and I'll be back when we're getting this in the water. So just going to get the boat prepped, get the rig down here. Right, I like to use the right hopper, it's just easy to remember. So in the right hopper, the rig goes. Make sure the bead is in there as well. Shut the hopper door. Place. Okay, so as you can tell on the floor, as you see, we've had a little mess. This hopper door wasn't shut properly. But yeah, the bait's in the hopper now, and we're going to get the boat out. So let's get down there and do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let my bay alarm open, so it's free spooling, and then I'll take the boat down, and then we can drive it to a pre-designated spot. So let's take that down now. Oh. Right. Grab hold of the rod, take a bit of the slack up. Keep it nice and tight. Open the bail arm, but don't let any line out of your hand. And we will take it to drive to spot number 1. So it's authorising point 1, it's transmitting settings, it's validating point 1, and it'll be off in a second. So hopefully we'll be able to see it sort of go out there. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. So in the bottom of your screen you can see the boat going out. I'm taking it to that first point that I went to yesterday, so there is already bait on there if carp haven't actually eaten there, and hopefully it'll entice a bite from a fish. I'll just move this forward so you can actually see me. There we go. So I don't know if the boat's out shot yet, probably isn't because you can actually see the tree line. It's probably about 50% there. It's going quite slowly. It's wind, it doesn't help the boat one bit. Okay, so once that's stopped. Okay, so we're just past the deepest part of the lake, and it really starts to shallow off the closer you get to the bank, obviously. Yeah, there is a huge boat in the line at the minute. Okay, so we'll get ready to drop hopper 2. Almost there, almost there. And we are just about there. So it's very clean at the bottom here, but the thing is, there is a lot of weed coming in back from it, so the line lay is going to be really, really hard to manage. So just bring the boat home while I set the line. Right, the boat is coming home now. So I'm just going to come down here and take that bow out of the line, hopefully, and sink the line as best I can without actually moving the rig. So this is the thing about not having a back lead, especially in these conditions. It's not great. So this is actually going to now be my right hand rod, so I'm going to try and find another spot for the other 2 rods that isn't interfering with the line from this rod. Okay, so just waiting for the boat to come back now. I really should have brought back leads with me, but it is what it is. Right, boat's home. Thing about if you do get an RT4, you don't want to set your home point as the bank, because if you've got lines, then that boat can create huge problems for you. So I normally do it probably 12 feet off the bank, and then I just drive it in manually with the controller or the joystick on the app, so it just makes that a lot easier. Okay. Right, that's here. We can go down and get that. Almost slipping in, not great at all. Right. That is now the first rod out. Turn the camera off while I get the other two rods set up, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so basically what happened was I didn't plug my mic pack in for this clip because I was in such a rush to play this fish, because like I said earlier in the video, there is an awful lot of weed out there. So it's sped up 3 times on the video just so I'm not you know, waffling on and longing on the clip. Basically all I'm saying is it came on the right hand rod. I'm a bit excited about it all, and it came on a white banoffee pop-up, so that's all that is. You can see me playing it in right now, and basically that's all there is to say. So also in the next clip that you're about to see, me showing the fish and talking about it, no audio recorded there either, so you'll have to bear with me while I record my voice now for that clip as well. But I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you did, make sure you like it, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so here we are with the lovely 19 pounds 12 ounce mirror. Really lovely and dark. I did just want to say, I did mention in the video, that scale that's missing near its head, that wasn't caused by me. If you actually go back in the video where I'm commentating before, you'll be able to see that scale flicked off while I'm playing it in. So put your minds at ease, I didn't do that, but what an absolute banging lovely dark common. So I'm just going to flip it around now and have a look at the other side, get a bit of water on it. In this heat, you've got to make sure they're lovely and wet. You don't want them drying out, especially in this weather. I think it was about 20-25 degrees there. So here's the other side. Looks nice. It looks a lot nicer than the other side with that the scale flicked off. Bit of a shame about that. Give it a nice lovely kiss. And yeah, what a mirror. And basically that's all there is to say about that. So like I said, I hope you're enjoying the video. Sorry about the no audio, but I'll see you in the next clip. Everyone, like an idiot, I forgot to turn my mic pack on as I was recording, so no audio from that. But I'll try, and if you heard voiceover, that's what I'm going to try and do in post. But if not, I'll explain it now. And if there is no audio, then this will be the clip that I speak about. So it was my right hand rod fishing to that spot right over there. A nice clean spot found with the boat. Yeah, because I'm fishing locked up, the rod just bent round. I mean, in a savage bend round as well. It was a rugged fight all through the battle, and yeah, finally got it in. Yeah, it was a chunky old thing. What it came on, I'll show you now. Okay, so what it came on, you can see in here, came on the Nutty Bee JH Baits boilies, and then the Magic Sauce from Parker Baits, just with a bit of corn as well. So that's all that's in that mix. The pop-up it came on was a white banoffee pop-up, and you know, just fishing to a clear spot. I thought the fish are going to be following the wind in, especially as the wind has changed now. It's actually coming directly into me, so the fish will all be around here, fingers crossed. But I'm going to get the rod back out now anyway, and hopefully we'll land another fish fairly soon, because if they're on the feed, then they are definitely on the feed. So I'll get this rod out now. But yeah, it's just really annoyed me that my mic pack wasn't turned on, because I've got these I'm using these lavalier mics now instead of the shotgun mic at the top. So rookie mistake, won't happen again hopefully. I'll make sure my my cameras and mics are all turned on and sorted out before I tell you about the fish and things like that. But no, I'm going to get the rod back out, get the bait boat out, do need to change the battery on the bait boat. But no, I'll see you in a minute. Hopefully, maybe even next time with a fish. So I'll see you in a minute. We're in! Oh. Now, you wouldn't have been able to hear that because I'm fishing locked up, but this fish is locked up as well. Ugh. Got to be rough with them. Now, I'm not sure. There's a fish on the end of this. No, I don't think there is. I think it's come off. Unless it's just really, really deep in weed, which it is. Yeah, it's come off. Or has it? Might still be on. Need to get this bloody stuff off the line. Same spot again. I think he's still on. I think he's still on. God, this is a hairy fight. Not taking any line at the minute, but that's what happened with the last fish. It started taking line as it sort of got over there. So I'm not 100% sure if there's a fish on this. Yeah, that's nice, come off. Ah. Right, okay. False alarm, everyone. Well, good morning everyone. It's the morning after the night before. I didn't record anything last night, or well really yesterday evening to be honest, because it just really died off after I lost that second fish. I'm going to bring the rods in a minute because I need to go toilet, and the toilet's at the other side of the lake, so I need to go up there. So after that I'm going to put the rods back out, put some fresh bait out. I do need to prep some new bait. But apart from that, I'm happy to be honest. I'm not blanking. I could have had two fish, but I'm on one, so I'm not really too fussed. But looking at it, the weather's a bit nicer today. The weather's, well, there's pretty much no wind at all, and we're just going to see how we can go throughout the day. But for now, I'm going to turn the camera off because I'm desperate to go toilet, and I'll see you back here when I'm redoing the rods. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so all three rods are in now. I'm just going to prep some more bait quickly, and then we'll get the rods out again. So let me do that. The left-hand rod, I think I was done because my lead was missing this morning, but I wouldn't have known about it because last night weed came in right under my line. Apologies for the shite car in the distance. Weed came right into my lines and sort of just. So weed was there, my line went under and along obviously, so I wouldn't have ever known about a take. So yeah, that was that, but yeah, there's not a lot I can do about it. So I'm going to get the rod back out and hopefully we can land another couple of fish before we go home tomorrow evening. So
let's get doing that now.
Okay, so the boat is full. You can't see it because you're a bit too high up, but I'm just going to take it down to the water's edge, sort of put it in, and then we'll see where we go from there. But what I've just realised is this line is going really a horrible colour, so I think it needs a bit of a wash. So I'll do that once the session is up when I get home. But let's double check my mic's on, which is a good idea. There we go. Right. Bay alarm is open. Let's just take you down here. And the good thing about today that there's no wind is the boat will stay where I want it to. Right, so I wish I could show you this, but there's a bit too much of a glare on the screen. Spot 1, drive here. Because yesterday the wind was hacking into this corner, so every time I drove the boat somewhere, the second it'd stop, it'd be like 5 metres down the lake. Here, lovely clean area. And you can actually see on the echo sound of my rig drop right on a lovely patch, really. Right, okay, let's bring it home. Home, drive here. Right. Just got to take the tension off. Okay, boat's coming home automatically, which is a bit I absolutely love. Now, it's all about saving time in carp fishing, being efficient, and this boat certainly helps with that. I need to change my my batteries in my receiver today, my Delkin receiver, I mean. Right, boat's coming home and we are almost fishing. Well, we technically are fishing, but boat's not in yet. Okay, boat's here. We'll drive in the last sort of 20 foot. Right, I won't bother showing you the other two rods because they're going to go out exactly the same. So if I get any fish, I'll obviously let you know, but I'll probably catch you up at lunchtime, something like that. The time at the minute is, I don't have my watch on, so I'm not sure. I presume it's coming up to 10 o'clock, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit, hopefully with a fish. Well, good afternoon. A little bit's happened actually. I had a tench earlier on my left-hand rod. If it was a sizable tench, I would have what's the name, put it on the map, showing you for a couple of seconds and slipped it back, but it was only a small thing, probably 5-6 pounds at most, so I just slipped it back straight from the net. Don't get me wrong, I like tench, but when I'm fishing for carp, I'd rather land carp. So that's really all that's happened this afternoon. I've redid the left-hand rod after that, and nothing's happened from it. Right-hand rod that I put out earlier, nothing's happened either, and my middle rod with the solid bag, it's just been absolutely unproductive. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to put that on a zig yet or this afternoon. We'll just have to see what happens. But you know, the weather today has been all over the place. I mean, earlier it was really sunny, had a tiny bit of wind, but now it's lovely and overcast and still. So hopefully that will entice the carp to go on a little feed. But no, nothing's really happened. I'm still the only person on the lake. Going home tomorrow, so we've got plenty of time to catch another fish or two. But
as for now, I'm happy. I could go in right now and I'd be happy. You know, I've broke my blanking duck. It's been good 2 or 3 months since I last caught a carp. And apart from that, it's just been, you know, I'm happy with my session. I'm happy with what I've done. You know, like size, I'm not really bothered about size at the moment. Just glad I've caught a fish. I'd forgotten what a fish felt like to play and hold. So that I'm happy about. Tactics, I think I've got a spot on at the moment. I found 2 lovely clear spots for the 2 spinner rigs. Pardon me. So the tench earlier came on 2 bits of plastic corn. You know, I always thought if there was going to be a tench come along, it was going to be on that rod, because that I've got a 15mm pop up on the other rod. And don't get me wrong, tench do take them, but tench are more likely to take 2 bits of fake corn, and so are bream. So that's that. Not really anything else to tell you. If anything does happen this afternoon, so I've got a really itchy ankle. If anything does happen this afternoon, I'll let you know. But apart from that, you'll see me later on. Don't want to waffle on too much and just fill the video with nothing but useless crap, honestly. So apart from that, I'll see you in a bit, hopefully with a fish. But if you're fishing, good luck, and I hope you catch something. And send us your captures if you've got any nice ones, and on the Instagram I'll put it at the top just there. So that's that. Nothing really else to say. It's been a good session so far. I'm happy with it, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit, hopefully with a fish. Well, good evening everybody, and well, the day's come and gone now, and it's obviously cooled down a little bit, hence the hoodie. But no, it's been a bit of a weird day today. Not a lot's happened. I'm not actually sure if I've lost one today. No, I had a tench today, didn't I? Yeah, I had that tench, and that is pretty much all that's happened. I've left the rods out all day because I've actually redid the one out from the tench this afternoon, so it hasn't even been out for 12 hours yet. So that's that. The right hand rod I did earlier, pretty much straight after the tench, because a bit of weed knocked into the line, so I just redid that off camera, because you've seen me do the rods plenty this video. And yeah, so I'm going to call it a night for the video. It's the last night on the I was going to say on the complex. It's my last night on the lake tonight. We're off tomorrow afternoon, so yeah, last night tonight. I'm not blanking, so I'm not too bothered if I catch or not, but it would be nice to have another one, but you know, you can't, beggars can't be choosers. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully tonight with a fish, hopefully in a minute with a fish actually, but if not, you'll definitely see me tomorrow anyway, so I'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning everyone. With the lack of footage, something was caught last night, but not worth showing. Had another tench on the left-hand rod again. Just pulled down tight about 4 o'clock this morning. Just reeled it in. I landed it. I didn't land it. Got it in the net, and just slipped it back unharmed. You know, swam off as fast as it came in. So there's that. But no, I'm going to redo the rods later on. I need to let my tablet charge for a little bit because I was watching a couple films on it last night, and like an idiot, I fell asleep with the film on. So yeah, the battery ran dead. So it's just charging at the minute from the receiver box on the bait boat. But it is a lovely, lovely morning. It looks very carpy. I don't know if the camera can do it justice, but it's yeah, it feels like there's a 30 on the cards. No, so I'm gonna redo the right hand rod in a couple of minutes. Literally, as soon as I brought it in, I just got back into my pit because it was chilly this morning. But no, apart from that, no carp. A bit disappointed, but you know, going home today anyway. So I've already had one, and I'm not blanking, so I'm not too fussed about that. But it would be nice to catch another one. So either way, I'll see you in a bit when I'm putting the rods out. But yeah, I had a very good night's sleep, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so that does it for this video. I'm at the end of my session now.
2 out of the 3 rods are in. Actually just stepped on my other rod, but no, everything's packed away from me apart from my bivvy. Yeah, and I'm going to bring my rods in now, and before it starts raining I'm going to get home. So hope you enjoyed the video. Caught a fish at least, not as bad as I thought, but yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Not sure where I'll be or when I'll be there, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in a bit.